Fuck. Great camera work, Corey. That was the coldest intro we've ever had. That was, I'm clipping that. Guys, it's Tuesday. I got off the plane 5 hours ago. I'm back at work. The grind don't stop. I am delirious. I'm excited to be back. I have so many photos of my dog. Yeah. Wow, what a time to be alive. Alan, Sweet and Low, LJ, Barbara, Queen, good morning. Ralph, Miss Princess, what's up? It's a good day. Danny fam, I know you wanted Luca. You got me instead. And sometimes, that's what you get. Danny Madison, happy Talia Tuesday. Thanks, Brandon, my birthday was fabulous. Well, I have your attention. Let me show you. Oh, good morning. Look at him. Oh, he's little. Isn't he cute? Look at him. Dude, we're literally related by blood. We are related by blood. Thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes, except for Devin. Means the world to me. No, you didn't.
Wasn't it here?
No, my birthday was Sunday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Happy belated.
Thanks.
Were you sitting there waiting for my text?
Yes. I was like, okay, is that Brendan texted me? Yes. Tawanda wished me a happy birthday. Basically every single person.
The worst is that I think I saw your Instagram story.
Probably. And ignored. Honestly, it means the world to me. More Thorpe. You can. Oh. You like him? Here was a chain. His chain is made out of plastic though, because my dad said it's gonna weigh him down because he's too little. He's little. My birthday.
Older, we'll get him a real one.
Yeah, once he's fully grown in 2 more pounds, he will get a real one. You get some what? Yeah, he will get some back. His neck, he's like a giraffe neck. Gary, good morning. Brian, any updates on David? I think we got Alexa is at the hearing right now. We will have some updates for you. Thank you so much for asking, Devin. My birthday was incredible. I had a dachshund themed birthday party. Talia's a weeny bit older. So my friends all brought their wiener dogs and thanks. And then I went to the beach and had a sushi picnic with my friends and my mom. And then obviously, we're gonna get drunk all week.
Lucky guy?
Any lucky guy? What is that supposed to mean?
Was there a lucky guy there?
No. Some women don't need a man. I'm not one of those women, but
Some don't.
But some don't. No. You guys know me. Strong, independent woman. The only thing I depend on, probably this job, my parents, my roommates, my close personal friends. Yeah. It was a weenie get-together. Yeah. God, there's just so many good jokes. Went to Fire Island. That was lit. Brandon, thanks so much. Gabe, Clover, LJ, thank you.
You keep talking about what's Fire Island?
Fire Island, you take a ferry from the South Shore of Long Island. It's kind of like Catalina to California. And like there's no cars there. It's just kind of like a beach town, very like Martha's Vineyard-y, like all like little shingles and houses. There's like a couple bars.
Golf carts.
No golf carts. No, mostly bikes. Bikes and deer, and that's about it. And then you walk. It's really small. Like you could walk from one end to the other in like 5 minutes. But it's like the whole length of Long Island. But if there's ever a tsunami, it's kind of like the barrier to Long Island. It's a great place. Yeah. How's my mom doing, Gary wants to know. She's great. Thank you for asking. He's like, hey, and how's that mom doing? She's still single? Yes. Thank you, Tyra. Wait, so many good birthday wishes in the chat. Thanks, guys. Monique, morning queen. Sunshine Canyon, jobs are not so dependable. That's true. Thankfully, as of right now, I'm fine, I think. Let me know in the headset if you guys hear anything different about my job. Awkward. How long is the plane ride? It's like 6 hours. It honestly is in bed. I slept the entire flight both ways. That is I'm really grateful a lot of people can't fall asleep anywhere. Fall asleep anywhere. I fall asleep sometimes in the back over there. In my car. I fell asleep in my car on my lunch break the other day and I forgot to open the windows. And it was like 98 degrees and I woke up and I felt like a baby. I was like, where am I? I'm like dripping sweat. My hair was like covering my face. Yeah. Black Beauty, hey, fam. Busy today, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Damn. Sam. And Tony said, I don't know, there was a lot of chatter when you were gone. Yeah, that happens. TMZ office was buzzing about you while you were gone on your little birthday shenanigans. Drop names in the chat immediately. Bikes and deer, so true. Aw, thanks, Francisco. Somebody said Gary's moving on to bigger and better things. My mom. Yeah, Eastern philosophy, look inward for your answers. I'm reading a lot about that. I'm not there yet. I'm like kind of having fun with the ego, and then once it gets not fun anymore, then I'll do some inward reflecting. Hey, Wilton Sherman. You fall asleep in the SpongeBob chair? It's happened before. I wonder, I've been watching a lot of videos of dogs with cataplexy, where like they get really excited and then they immediately fall asleep. And I wonder if I have that, because I get really excited to be at work and then I fall asleep. So we're gonna blame it on that. Yeah, just diagnosing everyone in the chat this morning. Talia, you left New York City just in time. It's about to flood again. It did, we had dirt rain from the wildfire in Canada. We got like their smoke and then it rained and it was dirt. Awesome.
We got sinkholes here while you were
Yeah, sinkhole here. It's just anytime I do anything, there is a natural disaster of some kind. Yeah. What? Justin Harris said, I'm actually going to present for the entire live stream today. What? Jackson said, I fell asleep in church and in a hotel lobby. Those are two really understandable places, honestly. Yeah, normal. Talia, you gonna stay with us till the end of the show? Probably not. Oh, yes. That is my job. I might lose steam halfway through. I've been up for, I think now like 36 hours. But anything to make your day, Danny fan. So yeah. Joanne Green, howdy Talia. Look like you had a great time. Love the foundation you're wearing. Who's it by? The Sun. I'm actually just wearing a bit of the Rare Beauty concealer and a little bit of the Merit bronzer. And then underneath, au naturel. Just do some enhancing, not covering. That's the trick. That's the trick. Oh yeah, the World Cup ended. That was upsetting.
Did you watch it?
I watched it, barely, but I was more just upset that like the vibes are gone. Like I just loved the nations unifying. It almost felt like Pangea was back, where we were just like one big world again. We honestly should probably bring Pangea back. I feel like there might be a lot less like wars and stuff if we were all just friends on one big continent, piece of land. And then think about what we could do in the ocean with all that room. It's literally, it's like lofting your dorm beds. Now you have all that room underneath for a futon. We could do something nuts in the entire second half of the world. Oh, but why said, it was me. I am the one who started crap in the chat because I like Luca, not you. Sorry, sue me. I don't have a legal team, so I won't be doing that. And you know what? I appreciate a woman who knows what she wants, honestly. So I can't even be mad at you. And you have like that Karen haircut in the profile picture. I can't even be mad. I'm honestly so blessed that you are willing to have me for but a moment. Soccer sucks, bring on real football. Soccer, the guys who play soccer are so much less problematic. Wait, is that true? Before I say that, I want to make sure there's not like debatable. Yeah.
Listen, no,
No.
probably not.
Guy, if you're a guy and you play a sport, evaluate your life. Do good
You're
things.
just not seen as a meathead.
Yeah, that's what it
But
is.
also, there's been some allegations.
I think just because I come from the University of Georgia, the greatest drinking and driving school in the world, with that football team, that I think that all football players have a DUI, and soccer players don't. But I'm recognizing my bias right now and understanding that not every major NFL player has a DUI, just most of them do. Nobody's stopping me, so I'm gonna keep going with that. New York smoke was bad. Not like 2023. True. Brandon said, I'm ready for college football. Georgia and South Carolina are at SEC Media Days today. Hell yeah. Wait, Donald Trump came out at the World Cup?
Right, he got
Yeah, he did get booed. That's what people are saying in the chat.
Yeah, the bar I was at, it was loud.
Loud boos? Nice. Doesn't it feel good when you're at a sports bar
If you look at that,
and there's
if you
booze?
look at that person's face,
Here comes haircut. What cake did I have for my birthday? I ordered you guys would hate this. It was like dairy-free, gluten-free, no refined sugar, paleo, sweet laurel, made to order, cacao nib ganache, maple almond flour cake. And I ate the entire thing by myself because everyone's like, this is fucking repulsive. It tastes like maybe like what we think squirrels collect in the trees. Just leaves and twigs. And I have never had a better cake in my life. Celebrities love to drunk drive. I have no further comment. Michael Mann, it's a shame to have a dead pet. Yeah, it does. Rest in power, Sadie Beverly Goldberg, Mariana Rivera, Shalom Block. You will always be remembered. I love her so much. Talia, how does it feel to be a year older? Tiffany, it honestly feels awful. I loved being 22. 23 doesn't really have like the appeal that 22 does. So, and I think that's men's fault. Because I think when you get older, men don't like you. And now, but like how messed up is that? Because I'm 23 and that's like really young. Like, we can't get into, email me. We can't get into this here. If you want to talk gender theory, email me. We can't talk about this here. Aw, Talia, I don't hate you, even though you think I do. I actually missed you hosting every day by default. Thanks, Danny fan. I appreciate your comments and your engagement, and I love talking to you every day. Handle that like a beautiful, confident, beautiful woman, Talia. Jean McKenna, thank you. It's amazing. If Trump shows his face, he gets hate, but if Kim K does it, no one boos her, which they should. I would never boo Kim. You know what good seamless underwear she makes? I could never boo her. Trump has never made a seamless pair of underwear in his life, so I have no reason to clap for him. She is innovative. It's like if Trump invented underwear that had a fake bush on it, maybe people would stop booing him. You ever think of that? If he invented a bra that had a nipple on it, maybe people would stop booing him. Trump, have your people call my people, because we got some business ideas. Like the toupee merkin, Trump's hair merkins. I'm gonna work on something later, and we'll pitch it tomorrow. Remember, Talia, you're in your 23rd year, even though you were 22. Wait, 23rd year? Isn't this...
You're zero.
Your first year, you're zero. So I'm in my 22nd year, entering my 23rd.
You're on your 24th year.
No, I'm not ready.
Yeah, you're up one.
24 is like old as hell.
23, but you're on your 24th year.
I just got nauseous. I don't...
30's coming down the track.
No! Once I feel like I gotta skip town once I turn 30. Wait, when can I become president? 35? All right, once I can become president, it's over. Your TDS is overwhelming, Talia. Seek therapy. I do, twice a week, in fact. You're still young, Talia. Enjoy it because time flies. I know. Look at Charles. Sean Robert Robinson said that.
Really?
Yes.
You were so young, Talia?
Yes. Charles, I didn't get a happy birthday message from you this weekend.
What?
I didn't get a happy birthday message from you
I
this
didn't know it was your
weekend.
birthday.
It was Sunday.
Okay, well, happy birthday.
Thank you, Charles.
Who cares? Wait,
I-
nobody said you're so young.
Yeah,
Nobody said that.
Sean Robert Robinson, you're still young, Talia. Enjoy it because time
still
flies.
young, not so young. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Big
how,
difference. Big difference.
What year were you born?
It's not important.
Exactly.
It's irrelevant.
Uh-huh.
To this conversation.
Old as hell. I was
Born the
gonna
best year
submit
ever.
you and Harvey to Streamer University. You guys should have
Notice
went.
what?
You and Harvey should have been roommates at Streamer University. You heard, right?
Nah.
On bunk beds.
Nah. There's an almond
Safe,
laugh.
safe. Isn't that so good?
I nailed it, didn't I?
Charles and I show speed playing soccer. Who else? What other streamers?
Was Sketch there?
Sketch was, I don't know if Sketch was there. You and I Love Puzzles in the library, the same age, right? How old is I Love Puzzles? I love her. Squiggle. Thanks, Queen. Talia, tell Charles. I can't. Morning, Charles.
What I thought.
Bee's knees, I'm done. She's 23 and acts like she is 75. Screenshotting that comment, framing it. I love that. Thank you. That's true. It's you know what it is? My lower back has started to go, and I think that's aged me significantly. My SI joint. It's where your pelvis meets your hip. It's like, just gotta get maybe a cortisone injection. Yeah. Tuesday at Regal Theaters are still $7 movies, FYI. I gotta see The Odyssey. Charles, annoyed as usual. He hates her. Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much. Talia, what did you get for your birthday? Exactly what I asked for. Gift cards to groceries and gas. Booyah. Yeah. And I got this sweater from Nordstrom Rack. I kind of cleaned out on my birthday, not gonna lie. How many of the TMZ staffers are in therapy and on meds? I'm gonna say probably all of us.
Everyone.
I feel like as a nation, we should probably all be in therapy just because. Raise your hand if you're on medication. Or don't. I'll raise 2 of my hands. Okay, now I could tell that Charles is commenting from a fake account because it says Charles is gorgeous from somebody named Emmanuel Jamie Angel Caldwell 3031. It's Anakin. Oh, my mom is 99. She still bakes gluten-free peanut butter cookies. Those are my favorite. It's like peanut butter and egg and brown sugar. That's all you need. And it makes ridiculous cookies. And then you could share them with your dog because it's just peanut butter and an egg and brown sugar. Thor, my friend, he doesn't really like drinking water because he's so little and the bowl is too big. And we got him a little bowl, but his ears get in it, his chain gets in it, so he doesn't really like it. But he loves fresh fruits. So we started giving him fruit salad. And he has a little bit of watermelon. And you hear him, he crunches it. I share a fork with him. He has a bite. No. If anyone's eating fried chicken. It might be my hair, honestly. I didn't shower.
Hair?
I got off the plane this morning. I didn't shower yet. Okay. Bee's knees, you goated. Talia, did you watch the TMZ podcast? No, I did not watch it. What was it?
What's in that market bag?
A burrito.
You smell the chicken, Darius?
Nah, but I know.
I don't smell.
Like, come right here. Like, come right
Yeah, I
here.
smell it, but I don't know.
Charles is the best boss. Tiffany, I can work on saying the names when I read the comments. Charles. Oh, wait, Buckhead, this is funny. What does a baby computer call his father? Data. Corey's cracking up, he has tears in his eyes. Data. Gen X don't take medication and we don't do therapy. We just get the F on with our day. This generation should learn from us. I can choose to not be miserable though. And that's my thing. If I can pay to take a pill that's gonna make my life better, 1000%, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna pay out of pocket for that shit too. Yeah. Somebody said fried chicken, be glad it's not fish. T-shirt woman, concur. Hey Talia, did you see Tom Brady smack Logan Paul? Yeah, and that is the saddest thing I've ever seen. They gotta stop fighting. I feel like at what point, I used to think like when you retire from whatever your like celebrity profession is, then you do like a business, like a Bethany, like a Skinny Girl Margarita mix. You open a restaurant, you do a clothing line, a Jessica Simpson shoe, you do a something. Now they're all fighting. And I don't understand that because why would you do that? Next. Monique, I see you and I respect you. Nice. This generation are woke crybabies. Fair enough. You guys hear that? I thought I was getting electrocuted. I love that sound. Nancy, Nancy, my queen. Guys, let's all say our favorite TMZ sound effect. Mine is probably the Skype when they buzz in. It goes, a close second is bum, bum, bum. In third place, what? There's so many. If you watch the show, there's like a trillion sound effects. I don't know what goes on back there, but sometimes I'll watch like, you know, see what's going on and the editing or whatever, and it's like there's no music or there's no sound effects, and you're like, this is not good. And the music and the sounds make, are you hungry? Apparently. It does smell really good. What's your favorite TMZ sound effect?
When I'm scanning my badge to get home.
Beep.
And the gate opens and then I'm free.
My favorite is when the Skype,
That's a good one.
right? I like bum bum bum, classics.
Oh, you
Or I like the low bass, the kind of bass guitar when the show starts, whatever that one is. It makes me feel like I'm gearing up to start a car race of some kind. Some other notable sound effects.
Hi, it's TMZ.
Is that Harvey impression?
I don't know. It's the guy.
Tonight on TMZ. That's also a good one. Yeah, I gotta meet that guy.
Who is it?
I don't know.
He does.
He works in this office?
Are you joking?
Yeah, he does. He works in
I've
the
never met the voice.
He's a voice actor.
Yeah.
Can we bring? Is he working? He's working right now.
Walk around.
The crazy part is I haven't, I don't know.
Hey, can we get,
Is it an editor?
no, he's like working right now. The show goes.
Can you write the name down? He might work from home.
Well, there's two. One works in the
They have
building.
the same voice?
No, there's two different voices.
The voice.
The
Guys, this is incredible. I'm learning. Wait, my mind is blown. Wait, yeah.
He gave me a compliment on my Al Sharpton interview.
Wait, I didn't know he
That's
was
so
the
crazy
voice.
because he does not look like he would be.
He's one. I can't say his name. I'm on.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Wow.
You learn something new every day.
Favorite sound effect is, okay, here we go.
It's the groaning noise that Harvey makes.
Oh my God, that's a good one. What's a good one? Thanks, Brandon.
It's at
Thanks, Nancy.
11:02. He has a very tight window. So
Good morning, David Horse.
11 o'clock.
Good name.
Because you know he'll want to give you shit for 2 minutes.
Babcock, great weekly haircut.
Haley, we're gonna
I could tell that one's fresh.
I went, yeah, last night.
I could tell that's less than 24 hours of cut.
Last night, it's fresh.
Fresh cut. Nice, dude. Proud of you. What's your favorite TMZ sound effect?
I only think of one.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
I like
Which one's that?
when the Skypers come on
Oh,
TMZ
that's a
Live.
good one. Yeah.
I said when my badge scans the thing outside and I get to go home.
Is
and it
I'm a
goes
lawyer
beep,
one?
and
Somebody
then
said
the gate
that.
rises and then
I'm a lawyer.
That's my
Did he say
favorite
that? What does he
sound.
say?
Yeah, Harvey does.
Somebody said I'm a lawyer.
It's a good one, huh?
That's a good one.
I didn't know if that was a real one or not. I'm a lawyer. Yeah, the little piano before I'm a lawyer. Oh, it's so good. Babcock could be on Jersey Shore.
Sure could.
Have you thought about it?
He applied.
I mean,
You would do numbers on like a trash reality TV show.
Are you
I would
hosting
love
on
to be
Friday?
Jersey Shore.
Am I hosting on Friday? Probably.
Do you know what's happening on Friday?
No, tell me right now.
Oh,
Stop, tell me now.
You can't back out two weeks in a row.
What's
supposed to eat a
happening?
burrito or
A
something.
taco. He's
I'm
trying
supposed
a
to
taco
eat a
for the first
burrito or
time.
something. Lettuce or no lettuce? Please don't make him eat
No,
the
no
lettuce,
Lettuce.
though.
He's just doing
She
meat
said
and
just meat and
cheese.
cheese.
Just meat
Just
and
meat and
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah.
Meat and cheese. Easy.
Well,
You can do it.
We might try to get a little salsa in there.
On
but
Thursday, I was supposed to do it last week. I was thinking of it. I was dreading it. I was like, I hope Tawana doesn't remember. But you remembered.
And he's like, please, I need one more week. Please, please. So this Friday, 3 days from
What?
now,
Do you want to talk out the fear or no?
taco for the first time.
Do you
Just
wanna-
meat and cheese,
kind of
though.
taco?
Street taco from across the street from Taco Ortiz.
That's
Shout out
gonna be a
Taco
good one.
Ortiz. Those tacos are fire.
Amazing.
Really good. That's a really good taco stand. Taco Ortiz.
You don't want to do a salad.
No,
Got
I
him with
think
the meat
In
and
this
cheese.
I'm more
current
scared
climate?
of a salad.
Asada.
Yeah, right?
I'm scared of
I
the
got a
salad.
sensitive stomach, too.
Yeah. Welcome to it, brother.
Perfect, as long as we joined.
I'm trying to think. Would I probably won't ever eat salad again. Because I'm scared. Actually, no, redact it. Wait, I heard another sound effect I like. The swipe, the when something happens. I'm doing Foley sounds. What's your favorite TMZ sound effect?
What?
Forget it.
My
Nobody.
what?
Your favorite TMZ sound effect?
Oh, there's only one.
No, there's a lot.
There's only one that really counts.
The boom, boom, boom.
That's
No,
it.
but what about when Skypers come on
OG.
and they get like zapped in? They go.
Yeah, that's nifty, but that's not iconic of anything. That's
That when I hear that, there's only one thing I think of.
a take on a swoosh.
It's a take on a swoosh. Honestly, that's a good comment.
Triple boom is
No, did she get
Triple boom is iconic.
triple boom's historic, really.
It is. Was it always the triple boom?
Yes, it was.
How did we get?
There's a
you know?
whole story behind the triple boom.
Can we hear it or no?
No, top
Okay.
secret.
All right.
No.
I'm sure you're.
Our co-founder, dearly departed Jim Paratori, spent a day and a full night almost in a studio trying to working just on that sound effect.
Wow. It's a good
He
one.
brought it back to us sort of like Moses walking into the tablets. Here it is.
Did Moses do
Get in
that?
there on the tramp stand.
Yeah. Here are these
I don't know that one.
15, 10 commandments.
Did 5 fall off?
You know the,
Babcock,
come
why
on.
don't you walk over?
It's a Mel Brooks. Right. But in, what's the Mel Brooks movie? He comes in with 15 of them. He's got 3 tablets.
oh.
He's struggling to hold
No.
them.
Oh.
And he drops one.
Wait, what happened?
I present these 15. These 10. 10 commandments.
He dropped 5. What movie is that?
Oh, really?
Movies. Come on.
I don't remember.
You're
Right.
young, you're supposed to remember it. You're too young
Really?
to
I'm
know
surprised.
enough to remember it. I'm too old to actually remember it.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I don't know.
And it was not Mel Brooks. It's It is Mel Brooks? Why was I thinking it was the British dudes?
What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bicycle? A tire. That comes from I Buckhead.
I really don't want to laugh at it.
But
That's
isn't that
really,
so funny?
really.
A tire.
It's good.
Pie Book got it. History of the World, Part 1.
Oh,
Mike
History of the
Rowlett got
yes.
it too.
Can we get an IFB for Mike, please?
Dude, I Buckhead is on fire.
Are
I
we
hate
doing-
my job. All I do is crush cans all day.
Are we starting
It's
with Jack?
so depressing. Liam, we got a chuckle from Liam, who wished me a happy birthday king. Queen was too lowly of a status
Don't
for
you
this
smell
gal.
fried chicken?
No,
No.
I know you
Brendan, Eric, Ryan, Liam, we all smelled
having
it.
a stroke?
You smelled it. Thank you. No, you might need to check yours. If you don't smell it, that's a problem.
I'm quite certain.
New COVID test they released.
Yeah, there's no way. Corey smelled it. There's no way. Corey, you smelled it, right?
Are you doing the show
Yeah.
solo?
Huh?
Are you riding solo?
Yeah, well, Mr. Babcock's going to join me when we talk to Shaq.
Aw.
Yeah.
We're about
yeah.
to talk to Shaquille O'Neal. You may know him as a
Yeah, we're in the room.
Oh, I know
sports
him as-
waiting for him to
commentator,
sit down.
occasional
She's gonna be
NBA
letting
Hall
us
of
in as soon
Famer,
as he
No, I know him as the DJ, Diesel.
also as a DJ and a rapper,
And he has a great line
And a
of
genie.
gummy snacks.
and now
Gummy snacks.
he calls you what?
He has really good gummy snacks. Shaq XL.
Oh, Shaq's Gummy Snacks.
They're
Yes.
shaped like his head.
Yep. I think
No.
Babcock tried some of those. The Shaq
So
snack,
good.
the Shaq gummies,
I had 2 duffel bags full of Shaq gummies.
all at once. Wow.
Wow. Didn't take me that long.
That's what
but
makes his hair grow.
They're good.
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah.
great. My ex-boyfriend used to eat them all the time.
They're good.
But now he's breaking into the world of true crime.
That's John. Actually, I'm watching Little House on the Prairie.
Okay.
The Western
This one with the
genre-
Little House on the Prairie.
The Western genre.
You remember when Shaq played at LSU?
Okay. That's the whole story? Remember when he played at LSU? Yes, I do.
3-time champion Laker legend.
True.
I'm just
The
reading
big
comments.
unknown facts here. Keep it coming.
I think of him more as a Houston Rocket.
This makes sense for Shaq. He's in law enforcement too, right? Makes
Right.
sense.
Super hard heart out.
Not doing.
Shaq
and he was
never
supposed to be
keeps us
on at
waiting.
11:02.
Never. Never.
Maybe he's putting together a gift bag to send you.
I doubt that.
Okay.
When I was with Shaq, he just pulled over and just a random street corner. 60 seconds later, just mobbed with people.
Crazy.
There's no such thing as arriving undercover
Right, you
when
can't
you're
hide.
7 foot and
You
know.
just can't hide.
See, that's why
Yeah.
it's better off.
True.
It's better down here.
Under the radar.
7 foot, everybody sees you coming. Can't get away with anything. Oh, what's going on with the chat? What's going on? How's everybody doing today?
We got the 90s called. They want the hair back. To Babcock.
No money.
Morning paintbrush hair.
You know,
Monique is in there.
She's in here.
Yeah.
why can't we just be kind to each other for a
I
day?
know.
Did you
No, we
see the
can't
I
do
get
that
beat
here.
up so much.
Huh?
Did you see the email Monique sent us, you and I?
I don't think so.
You
Oh,
made
after he
no.
wrote
Did you make a paper
book?
mache Charles or something?
You made a
I mean, a
paper-mache
Harvey.
Charles?
Did you make a paper mache Harvey? You didn't make a Harvey.
Do you make a paper mache anything?
Hey, no, never.
You think this man can craft?
I know. That's what I don't understand the
you
question.
think
Because she said
Because you're
that you
Republican.
did something. She
I'm an
said-
independent.
I don't think you have a creative bone in your body.
I'm sorry, a figurine.
Is that the big EP I saw?
Oh,
A Harvey
look at him.
figurine.
Oh, my friend is up. I'll sit down and be quiet now.
Jack.
His mic's not working. Give him a second. You didn't make a Harvey figurine?
No.
Miss Monique said you did, and she wants to know how you did it because she wants to make one of Charles.
Maybe like there's a little wrestling figure.
Yeah, we'll have
I
to
didn't
get.
make it, but Mojo.
She wants to make one of good old Charles. Old black yarn for the dreads. Little tan yarn for my brick. Have a great interview, guys. Oh. Oh. Technical difficulty.
Premieres this coming Monday.
Yes. the
There's
27th.
Monday, 27th on ID.
Yes. You can also
Streaming on HBO Max. Game Day Murders. What's up, Shaq?
Hello, Charles.
What's going on, man? Look, your good
Oh,
buddies.
yeah.
Your good buddies here too.
What's up, Jeffrey?
What are you talking about? How you doing?
I'm all right, Stephen. How about yourself?
He'll get it right eventually. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
It's good to see you, Patrick.
Stephen Hancock.
Stephen Hancock. Oh,
You almost
man.
killed me on that bus last time we were together.
I know. I had so much fun. Everything good?
That was fun. Everything is good.
You two are the odd couple.
Yeah.
Come on, let's make a buddy comedy show, Shaq.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, man. Excited to talk to you about yet another new venture for you.
Thank you.
You don't slow down, man.
I got to work. Trying to be the Black Mike Babcock.
You'll keep
Trying to be
trying,
the
Shaq. You'll get there. You're on your way.
Oh, man. All right. All right, Mr. Babcock, you had to join me for this because we're about to talk to one of your favorite people.
I love this guy.
And I know that you are one of his favorite people. We have spoken over the years to Shaq about all sorts of things. We've talked to him about, obviously, about sports. We've talked to him about his charity work. Yeah. We've talked to him about his law enforcement work.
Yeah.
And now he is, they used to call him like the Big Shaq. They used to call him
Big Aristotle.
the Big
He's
Aristotle.
got a million nicknames.
Now he's the Big EP, executive producer, because he has decided to get into the world of true crime. It's a new show that he is producing for ID. It is called Game Day Murders, and it is a deep dive into some of the most notorious cases involving athletes in sometimes very tragic fashion. But Shaq has decided to tackle this, and he is joining us right now to talk about his new show. Shaq, welcome back to TMZ Live.
Hello, Charles, and hello, Mike with the good hair. Appreciate you guys. How you guys doing?
Wow.
Hey, Shaq. Usually
Starting
threatening me, I know.
Starting with a compliment. I like it.
Feel a little
See, you can
off.
tell he's got a show to promote.
Right.
That's why he's complimenting you.
What's up, Shaq?
So, Shaq, tell us about why did you decide to get into this? I mean, obviously, we've spoken to you about your work in law enforcement. Is that sort of what led you into true crime?
Well, no, I'm a true crime junkie. I love watching true crime. And, Game Day Murders is basically a true crime docuseries. Each episode will feature a standalone story where sports and crime kind of intersect. And it's told by the closest people to the case, family members, police officers, teammates, friends of the victims, and the accused, of course.
Wow.
And, I want to pay homage to, the fallen soldiers. I want to show respect to the families. But again, I'm a true crime junkie. So definitely want to be part of this. My partner, Lindsay Sarniak, she's been in the business for a while. She's helping me out, and she has done a wonderful job. But we tell some great stories. Some stories that you may have heard before, but Lindsay and I go a little bit deeper.
Yeah, Shaq. A lot of these stories are have been talked about for a really
They were
long
huge
time.
headlines.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I know Sean Taylor, I think, is one that you got into. What are some of the stories here that you focus on, Shaq, with the show?
Like when I remember the disappearance of Patrick Dennehy at Baylor, but I didn't know the things were going on with his coach and the NCAA rules and things like that. So we dig a little bit deeper. We talk about NHL St. Louis players Mike Datton, who had a burner for hire, NBA player Lorenzen Wright, NFL star Sean Taylor, and many more. I was amazed that there's over a lot of stories that where sports and crime connect. So after this year, we will definitely be working on season 2, and hopefully this is something I could continue to educate people on.
Was it difficult, Shaq, to get the families and people close to talk about things that I'm sure in many cases can be really difficult for them to discuss?
Yes, but again, we want to respect the families, and we want to pay homage to the fallen athletes.
Jack, you mentioned the Sean Taylor case, which of course, I think a lot of people remember the NFL star, and there was a break-in at his house that ended with his death. Did you talk for that particular case? It is still something that you hear NFL players, people who played with him, still so shaken by that. Who did you guys talk to on that one? Did you actually get investigators, or is it family members, or both?
You are so smart, but you're going to have to watch it and find out, my good friend.
See,
great,
now
great question, Bryce. No, listen, hold on. One thing I love about you, you're one of the greatest interviewers ever. That's a great question, but I can't tell you I can't tell you all my secrets.
See, you are. I can tell that you're in big executive producer mode because he's got the shirt
buttoned all the way up,
buttoned up to the top there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you enjoying this? Like, because this is different. Usually, you're the face of these things, right? And you're out front in this. And this one, you're more behind the scenes, talking about how you put the show together. Is this something different? Do you like it? Something you're gonna do more of?
I don't want to, sensationalize the victims or the tragedies, but these are real people, real families. I just try to approach all of the stories with respect, and basically our goal was to honor the legacy of those who lost their lives, and showcase the way that the community and the teammates love them, and do things like that. But these things do happen, and I just wanted to remind people.
Shaq, like Charles mentioned, your law enforcement background, did that make this easier, being that sort of how policing works when you're working on a crime show?
I can't explain my undercover work with you. So stop telling
I
people
wasn't
I'm a
asking
cop.
for your undercover work.
Yeah, but listen, the world doesn't know I'm a cop. You just blew my cover.
The world knows.
You would be the world's worst undercover detective for anything, Shaq. Anybody see the 7-foot guy just walk in? Nope, didn't see anything. Listen, Shaq, I think this is. I've seen the trailer for this, and it looks really fascinating that you're digging into this. As I was watching it, actually, the one thing I thought, and he's not here because I'll just say it for Harvey. Why aren't you producing this show with us? Like, what's wrong with us? We've been friends for years. We've been working together for years. What?
I wasn't aware that you guys did stuff like this, but I will definitely call you on my next project.
All right.
It is.
I'm going to hold you to that. I'm playing this tape for Harvey because if I didn't ask that question, he would have said, "What's the deal? Why isn't Shaq working with us?" But looking forward to seeing it when it premieres on Monday on ID, and then it is available for streaming on HBO Max after that. So. Game Day Murders, Shaq, executive producer, the big EP. Appreciate you being with us, man.
Mike, you're not going to tell everybody about your VS contract?
My what?
Your VS contract.
My VS.
You have a VS contract?
What is that?
Yes.
Victoria's Secret?
Oh my
No.
God. Well,
No. Vidal Sassoon for that pretty ass hair.
can you get me a deal, Shaq?
Can Shaq get you a deal?
No,
I don't know. You tell me.
He's gonna call and vouch for me. He's not gonna get the hair. You know.
There it was. I knew there would be one shot at
America.
Mike. I knew there had to be one.
Hi, America. My name is Mike Babcock, and what you're seeing is Vidal Sassoon at his finest.
Thanks, Shaq.
Love
Great
you
to see
guys.
you,
Bye,
man.
Shaq.
All right.
All right, thank you.
I knew you'd get one shot in.
You had to get one.
I knew you'd get one shot in, Adam.
Love you, Shaq.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.
I hate that I have to bring you in. Punching bag.
No.
It makes the segment so much
That
better.
was mild.
They
That's
have a
our-
good relationship.
that's
They
our-
really are
great-
kind of the odd couple.
They are. So I could not have you in.
I'm a big Shaquille O'Neal.
If he's gonna what?
Even when the lady was like, "Who's doing the
DJ,
interview?"
the
I was like,
soundtrack.
"Oh, Harvey and Charles."
Listen,
Probably
this is
with a
a
pop in
weird
from
thing.
Babcock. They know each
You
other.
think
Don't
of
worry,
him
you'll
as
be
a
fine.
DJ. He is not. He does DJ, but he is not a DJ.
You need him, Jackson?
He's a DJ.
Oh, is
Anakin.
the what's called done? Okay.
When?
Devin rolling the dice today with
Oh.
leafy greens.
Other than that, I have no reaction right now.
Everyone's
He
trying
said
to get out of work.
ICC issued a warrant for his arrest and like he's going to follow through on it perhaps. Trump said that's not going to happen. What is your take? Should Netanyahu feel safe when he comes to New York?
Well, clearly Benjamin Netanyahu needs to change direction. He's created a situation.
Hey, I wanted to know what you thought about Mamdani saying he might arrest.
Babcock, the new face of Vidal Sassoon. That was really funny.
That was better than normal. Normally, Shaq really
Yeah.
bullies him.
He is
that
so
wasn't too
funny,
bad
bro.
today. That wasn't too bad. Remember the time he told Babcock he was going to get him a Lamborghini?
Yes.
Or was it a Ferrari? Oh, you got it. It was a fucking toy car.
Stephen Hancock has to be one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
Sheesh.
Stephen Hancock.
Are you a true crime girly?
I am a true crime girly. I love
Love
it. Except
true crime.
I used to cook a lot in college. We had this like communal kitchen in our dorm. My roommate and I would just like make really easy stuff in there. Scrambled eggs, pasta, whatever. There was a girl who would meal prep in there, but listen to true crime out loud. And so she's like making ground beef. And it's like,
and then
they pulverize their bones. And I'm like, how are you like handling raw
pretty
meat?
bad.
And then like
Cut some,
I wouldn't be hungry. But it's honestly good for diet.
Aaron
like, to listen
Rodgers.
to true crime while you eat. That might be a disorder, so don't take my advice. But yeah.
There's nothing worse than someone coming over and you're like listening to a podcast or a book
Right?
out loud. And
Out
then
loud.
They walk right in on like a murder plot or like a sex plot.
I think murder is worse.
The sex
it's
books
like
that I listen to are like very
disgusting.
very
Yeah.
rated mature. So if you walk in on one of those,
Send me the
things-
link just so I know, just so I know not to send them.
Yeah, I've had a guy.
Just so I know to
he's like,
protect
"What
people
the
from them."
hell are you listening to? Asking for myself. Oh, I do need a good book. I was thinking about reading the Odyssey again before.
Oh,
No.
you'll watch the movie. They get it right.
I think
They get it right. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, Brandon wants to know, have you seen the
What was
Netflix
that?
series about the Murdochs?
really good. Phenomenal. So good.
It's giving like what's kind of going on with Nolan Walls a little bit. Like, but mysterious boat
Don't know what was that?
corrupt. Shaq jealous of Babcock's hair. That's why he bullies him. So true.
Did you see this video of this lady?
No. No. Oh my God! It's a woman who falls off her bike.
Look at this.
I don't know. Can we show? Is that the figurine?
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Is that what they're talking about? Who is that?
Is that Harvey?
No.
Miss Mo Money, is that the figurine that you emailed us about? I don't think. Did you make that?
Who is that? Also,
It is a custom thing. They're saying
is it Colonel Sanders? I can't see from here.
it's like a wrestler.
Monique.
Ric Flair.
Oh, I like this song.
Get that. Bring it up closer.
Ric Flair. Ric Flair drip.
Is this what you're talking about, Miss Mo Money?
I thought this was George Bush.
Here's me. That's me.
Wait, I thought this was George Bush.
No, that's Harvey.
Oh, look at the cup. Why is he dressed like that? Action figures.
Yeah. Why are they so small?
And this one looks like,
That's
this
how
size.
small they
That's
are.
me.
They got that hair spot on, huh?
Yeah, that's me. And
Miss Mo Money is not even in here.
Number 69, really? Mojo?
Well, great. Oh, wait, she is in
Are
here.
you wearing the Maryland flag?
yeah, it's a long story.
Okay.
The guy that I used to host the sports show with.
Did you make
went
the
to Maryland,
bobblehead?
And that was like his wrestling outfit.
Go Terps, baby.
Oh.
Did you make the bobblehead?
Steve did.
Steve, you made that bobblehead?
Well,
What
With
the
his-
hell?
Crafted it with his hands.
he didn't make it.
Sit
No,
down.
he.
Yeah, sit
he
down.
didn't make it himself, but he ordered it. He ordered it.
You didn't make it?
He's in the workshop
Oh my God.
whittling.
Steve, sit down. I mean, Buttbox, sit down. Steve, get in here.
Here are your friends back.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Charlie Neff, we're ready.
Hi.
We'll have Charlie and
Somebody
back
said,
in
Talia, it's
before.
obviously time for a manicure.
Do you want to do the
I'm
Nolan
getting
Wall
one
stuff?
today.
You can
With
do it
my
with Charlie.
ClassPass
Can you use your
credits.
desk? Charlie, come sit over here.
Wait, since we can't vote for Harvey's lunch, do you
Yeah.
want to vote on what cereal you'll have or no?
What?
Do you want to vote on what cereal you'll have? Okay.
Kind of off cereal. Yeah. Also, Jonah, we have some preliminary hearing information. Yeah, I think we should.
I do a segment now.
I'm like, put my mic
Maybe
down. My
in
friend has
V1.
gossip for me.
I mean, if anything, we could lose. We could lose.
Danny fan in the
Hey,
chat
we
said,
could
we
also
finally
lose.
heard Steve speak, and boy, is he hilarious. We had a W Steve in the chat. He said, holy cow, gang, we finally heard producer Steve.
Lower, obviously, but the only reason I like the Chicago.
Steve, you don't want to be on camera? All right, we'll
Yeah,
be
we
coming
can
around
play
to
the
talk
video.
about this
There's some
bobblehead figure at some point today.
video
When
we
we come
can
talk about Tom Brady, yes.
It's copyrighted.
Yeah, bring in
No free ads.
for your Tom Brady.
No free ads.
Finally figure out what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
The people saw Jackson, and now that's all they could talk about, so.
Actually, you guys swap.
Well, we're gonna do. No, we're gonna talk about the Nolan video first. So actually, I think it should be the other way. Yeah.
Swap then. Back to
Yeah.
normal.
Video, yeah.
Before.
Oh. Yeah, for sure.
So Jackson, you should. I'll set it up, but you should say that you spoke to Brian. What's his name? Brian Trasher
Last name.
from the. What's his title?
Navy.
VP. Okay. Ready, Danielle? Oh. So you ready? Okay. Welcome to TMZ Live. The Nolan Wells case has been, so difficult for police because they don't have witnesses, or at least none that have publicly come forward to talk about what they saw that day on Horn Island. We have now obtained a video that may opened the door to several more witnesses, because if this is indeed Nolan Wells, it may be the last image of him from July 4th on Horn Island. So this video shot by someone who was there that day, obviously, and they're panning across the scene with all the boats and all the people partying. And in the middle there is a young man who is black, who is wearing trunks that are very similar, in fact, seem to match the color of the trunks that we know Nolan was wearing when he went out to Horn Island with his friends. We've all seen that photo of him sitting with the friends, and he is wearing the same color blue trunks. So this person who shot this video, obviously, like most people, I think, who are on Horn Island, going through their photos and their videos to see if there's anything, and they saw that image. Now, unfortunately, the individual there who's bending over on the back of a boat does not stand up at a point where we get to see his face. But the person who shot this thought this might be something, and because it was shot at a time before the last known time, up to this point, what we've heard was that Nolan's friends left the island at 4:30, and that's the last that anyone has said that they remember seeing him, that they've at least talked about. This video is shot before that, so it is interesting.
2:45-ish.
Right.
And I think a couple things to note in this video. One, I think when people thought about them going and partying on this island, you kind of thought like a sandbar, maybe like knee deep in the water. If you look at all the people that are in the water, they're like, the water is coming up above their shoulders. So we know that it was very much a high tide out there. Notable because people are saying he drowned, and
you would be swimming. It's deep enough that
Right.
you can swim there. It's not like you're just standing in ankle deep water or anything.
Yes. Also, it appears, if this is in fact Nolan and he is on the friend's boat, it looks like there's adults on the boat,
Yeah.
which also paints a different picture. You are imagining originally there's just these teenagers, they're going out there and partying, but you would assume if there's adults there, maybe it's a little bit more controlled. There's supervision.
I mean, what we've come to learn is that there's so many people who are out there, especially on 4th of July. It's not just kids.
Yeah.
There's a lot of adults. And if it's Nolan, and by the way, the person who shot this video did go to police last week, gave them a copy of this. We've confirmed that with police. They're aware of the video. I would presume, we don't know whether they've determined if it's Nolan. I would presume they're certainly trying to figure that out. But especially because of the timing of it, and then if it is him, all the other witnesses you now know you have. There's also the name of the boat. There's so many more clues that would be opened up here if it is indeed Nolan. So we have reached out to the Sheriff's Department to find out what they know about this, if it is Nolan. I have not heard anything back from them. I know they are in the middle of an investigation right now. There's supposed to be a grand jury that's convened to investigate this, so they're knee-deep in this. But the fact that this happened so this video is about 2:30 on July 4th. We were also thinking about whatever happened to Nolan, did it happen on July 4th, or did it happen on July 5th? Because we've spoken to people who say that it is not uncommon for people to stay there overnight.
Yeah.
And since Nolan's friends left, we don't know if Nolan actually stayed there overnight with someone else.
We have been talking about how this island, there's no stores, there's nothing
There's
on
no infrastructure
there,
whatsoever.
no infrastructure at all. And so you would wonder, do people actually stay here? And we were told that yes, it is very common, especially on holiday
July,
weekends, where you can go out, you bring out your boat, you maybe pitch a tent on the island, you could stay there, or on the boat if people have beds on the boat. So it's very possible that he stayed behind and maybe joined someone else's boat or wanted to camp with somebody.
Yeah, so again, for the timeline, you just don't know when whatever happened to Nolan happened. Jackson, you spoke to someone with the Cajun Navy, the Brian Trasher, VP of the Cajun Navy, about what he was involved in the search for Nolan's body. Here's a little bit of what he said to you, because this is really interesting as far as when whatever happened to Nolan actually happened, and he found some clues during the search.
Did you see any visible injuries or anything that you can speak to at that distance?
Normally, when a body's been floating, you'll see some bloating and whatnot. He wasn't in the water that long. The water temperature was high, He has a low body mass index, so both of those factors together, the body did not seem at that height to be disproportionate to the way it should look.
Was there anything about the location, how close to shore, how far from the shore when he was last seen, that struck you as unusual?
It seems like what happened was he was carried north, which indicates to me that he might have got caught in a rip current, and it carried him north. And then as the tide slacked and the current changed back to a southward heading, it carried him right back to the beach. The only thing that really stood out to me that I was not expecting is that he washed up very, very close to the last spot where he was seen alive.
So it does, it changes the fact that he says, at least from his initial just seeing this as he's flying over the search area and seeing Nolan's body, that he wasn't, it appears that his body wasn't in the water that long.
Right.
That's what makes you wonder again, like when this happened, when did he die? Was it July 4th, like we'd been thinking, or maybe it was on the next day?
You know, something else he mentions in that interview is that, you know, they got a tip that when he got missing, right, when he went missing from the JCSO, the day after he was reported missing, he was like, there's so much time has already passed since they called him in that's when he started to worry. You know, again, he's flying a couple 100 feet over where he claims they found the body. It's not confirmed that it is him because, according to him, you know,
this was before
Nolan
they had
is
said
laying down, face down in the sand. But he said that the shorts match the description of the missing person in question.
And the police did then later confirm. This was initial when he saw that the police confirmed it was Nolan's body. So this is all very interesting, and we just found out that that Ben Crump, the attorney for the family, says that they're going to be announcing tomorrow the results of their independent autopsy. This is not the one that the Sheriff's Department and the medical examiner there is doing, but the family at least has some initial results that they'll be announcing tomorrow.
Hey, it's Maya Lamise from South Carolina, and my take on the Nolan Wells case is that it just brings a lot of questions, that video, because it's showing us that there were adults there. And if there were adults there, why would you be okay with leaving a child? Well, he's 18, but leaving somebody there overnight with no cell phone. You didn't get in contact with his parents to let them know that he was staying. It just brings up so many more questions. And like the guy who flew out that y'all just shown, he said that Nolan Wells' body was found close to where they were initially partying at. It just brings up so many more questions. So I'm excited to see what this new autopsy brings, because that video shows us nothing besides the fact that we knew he was there and we knew he was with his friends. Now we know adults was there, which means no more questions need to be asked, because why weren't y'all being adults? Why would y'all leave him?
Yeah, I mean, we can't say what happened. Again, that video is around 2:30 that day. What happened after that? And when it happened to Nolan, those are the big questions that police still trying to find some answers. Where we have to.
Okay.
You want to?
Senor's Hangout said no teen leaves their phone. Oh, I'm down
David.
here. Hey, how are you? Just resting. I'm so tired. It hurts.
So what do we have in B?
I gotta go to Air One and get a treat.
Air One.
Yeah, I got a gift card for my birthday, so I can buy, so I can afford groceries.
They're bringing it to you. IFB and Earpiece.
No teen leaves their phone alone. Park ranger.
Do adults leave their phone alone?
Yeah, my mom leaves her phone in the house. I'll try to call my mom and she's like, sorry, I lost my phone for 3.5 weeks. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, if I didn't talk to my mom for 2 days, I'm calling 911 immediately.
Above the age of 30, your phone's gone all the time.
A wellness check immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, but you work with like technology. You know, my mom, she
I actually
don't
got
know.
mad at my mom this weekend for not answering the phone in like a 10-hour span because she went to the casino the night before and stayed out all night. She was sleeping all day. I said, that is not cute.
Party animal.
That's not cute.
That is cute.
I needed the Netflix thing. I needed her to let me in the Netflix. And she's over here sleeping.
I have a really good pirating site.
I don't love it. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's sort of like,
all right.
Do you gamble? You like the casino?
No, I don't have money to gamble.
Yeah.
I like to go and I like to go and sit and have a beverage while somebody else gambles.
Because they give you a free drink.
They buy you a drink.
That's only good for like maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah, and then sometimes though, if you like look lost or look confused, or if you're like, how does blackjack work? Somebody will be like, here, sweetheart, take. How does, what did I say? Did I say flapjack?
Yeah, you can get closer.
How does flapjack work? They're like, here, why don't you take some money, whatever you win? And then I know how to count to 21, so obviously I win. And then you get free money. Then you buy another drink and then you go somewhere else and you look lost. It's called scamming. And it's a really good business model for single women.
We're about to start.
Okay.
I don't want to interrupt your show.
Sorry. Thank you so much. I honestly really appreciate that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Do you gamble, Charles?
I mean, it's
you a gambler?
Yes. Good.
Gambler, guys. We know Derek's not.
What does that mean? Why are you saying it like a pejorative, like gambler?
We were just talking about we don't gamble.
Sorry, sir, your show.
Yeah.
I love this clip that our TMZ DC guys got. Jacob, actually, this morning actually, it wasn't this morning. It was yesterday afternoon. Try that again. I love this clip that our TMZ DC guys got. Jacob actually ran into Congressman Subramaniam, Suhas Subramaniam. He's from Virginia, and he was arriving at Capitol Hill. And Jacob noticed that he stepped out of a particular car, one that doesn't necessarily align with some of the liberal viewpoints in D.C., really around the country. And Jacob jumped right on it, jumped right on this. Listen to how the congressman, I like his answer, but you can tell he's kind of feeling the heat a little bit.
You just came out of a Tesla.
Just coming out of Tesla.
And you're a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat.
Some people might say you can't be both. You can't be a Tesla driver and a Democrat. So
I reject that discrimination against Tesla owners. And we bought it before he went crazy. And so I don't have the placard that says I bought this before he went crazy, but it's on my to-do list.
But a lot of people gave it back. They said, no, Elon Musk, you're too crazy. I'm doing it out of protest.
I've never heard of anyone giving it back, but...
Oh, I can assure you it's happened.
Really? Okay.
Yes, we covered it.
I like my Tesla, and I paid it off, and I don't think that we should necessarily have to give it back, but we can still fight Elon Musk's policies.
So you could be a lib and a Tesla driver.
I think so.
And people who are giving it back, they're just nuts.
They're not nuts. No, it's totally their prerogative, and I respect them for that. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I don't make a lot of money here. I already paid it off. It's expensive to buy a new car.
Good answer. No, good answer.
So just being real.
I love this so much because Jacob holding his feet to the fire.
Right, holding his feet to the fire, and it really has become a thing. Like, we see people, that placard he was talking about.
Sure, there's bumper
I see
stickers.
people in LA all the time with the things, like, I bought this before he went crazy.
Well, the
Like,
transformation's so complete. We've lived in LA, and it used to be the car of choice. It was showing
is,
your
by the way-
liberal bona fides of driving an electric car when everyone was in gas guzzlers.
It
was a
is
thing
now
just-
the best-selling car. It still is the best-selling car in California. Very liberal, a very blue state.
His answer was perfect, though. Congressmen don't make a lot of money. Their salaries are not very high. He paid it off. He's not going to just turn it over and start driving a Kia or something. He likes his Tesla. They're very reliable, and he's going to keep driving it. But it is now this lightning rod. I think by the time the Cybertruck came out, it was already, if you bought one of those, you were showing who you were, and you were aligned with Elon of today. But back then, it wasn't like that.
It's probably more of a thing in California.
Big thing in California.
It's probably not as big back east. I don't know.
I don't think Teslas are as big outside of California. They were huge here. They were the Prius of their day after Priuses were all off the road. So it is interesting to see that transformation. And now the bumper sticker does a lot of work in my neighborhood. I see him all the time.
I love the congressman said, he goes, I'm not going to stand for this discrimination against Tesla owners.
It's really good.
Hi, my name is Miranda, and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I do agree that it's okay to own a Tesla as a Democrat, but I also believe that it's a complete contradiction as to what you want to represent as a Democrat. You can't be against Elon Musk, his greed, and his political involvement and still want to put money into his pockets, even if it's not buying the car, it's purchasing parts. So, and then as well as representing his brand.
But it does help the environment, right? I mean, and that's
There's
more
other
of a-
cars that help the environment.
Okay, all right.
Somebody called Jacob the DC stooge.
I get it.
I get it.
I get it.
That's
I'm
funny.
sure they meant that in a very loving way, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Right? Loving way?
Yeah, it was a loving way.
Yeah, yeah.
Electric cars don't do well in the snow. Is that true?
The cold. And also, well, no, it's not true about the snow. A lot of them tend to be all-wheel drive, so that's better.
Don't you want
But-
four-wheel, not all-wheel?
But they don't do well in the cold. Battery life is affected by cold, so.
You would think that it would prolong battery life, because then the battery doesn't run so hot that it runs
You
out.
don't really know a lot about batteries, do you?
Nope. I swallowed.
I mean, you can.
swallowed
you
one-
can think that.
I
That's-
swallowed one when
sure.
I was little, so that's the only thing I know about batteries.
What?
No.
What kind?
I'm joking. I'd never swallowed a battery. My dog ate some batteries, though.
You
She's
swallowed
fine.
a AAA.
AAA, as long as it's not a button battery. Those are really bad for you. The other batteries don't have. They're okay.
Clean up on aisle 12.
Yeah, had a spill.
Happens
thought
a
you
lot
were-
to you.
Milk.
Where are we going
Ooh.
now?
Sports. Babcock to Aaron Rodgers. And
Aaron Rodgers and
the chat wants to know about Steve's endeavor on this Babcock bobblehead. So we need to hear from Steve on this.
what's B2?
Mo Money. Babcock, show the bobblehead. Is this what you were talking about, Mo Money?
Did
This
you
bobblehead?
get it, or did you smell it and then crave it?
Question.
Look at what Babcock's showing. Is this what we're
I mean,
talking about?
we're over here. We'll do it now.
Aw.
Even the
You
got one
lost
for
weight,
Kyle?
man. Yeah, since the bobblehead.
You got one for him too?
Really? Your face looks slimmer though than the
Oh, it
character.
looks like more. Yeah.
Short. Well.
Oh, are you watching yourself look at the bobblehead version of yourself? Your
Steve,
hair
we're
is gonna
get this,
explode. You can't do
we'll
that.
talk
with
about
drinking.
this after this segment.
Get your own personal trash.
All right, I'm gonna go clean up. You guys want to
You're
hear
looking
from
at him.
Steve?
What are you doing,
Send me that.
A meta
We
thing.
want to hear from Steve. Let me know. Made a mess.
Did you have a question? Looked over and Talia's like, pick me, pick me.
Segment. I want to do segment.
What's the brother, Jordan? Is that the
Jordan's the one he's
not
yeah
reconnected with?
Yeah, Luke's the one he was with. No, Luke, I said Luke is the one he was with.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is getting a few things back in order in his life as he gets ready for another, actually his last. He says this is most likely going to be his final NFL season, and surprised everyone yesterday when he posted photos reuniting with his family, or most of his family. We'll get to who was left out in a second. You know that he has been estranged from them for several years now, but posted photos with his mom, with his dad, his brother Luke, and some of Luke's kids. So a really heartwarming post. He said a bonding, another week of bonding, because he had done another post with his teammates saying that he was bonding, and then lo and behold, here he is with his family. This seems wonderful.
Yeah.
But I can't help but notice that the one person who's not there from the family is his brother Jordan.
Right.
Which is really how this all started when Jordan was on The Bachelor.
Yeah.
And
yeah, remember that, Charles? So he was one of the finalists on The Bachelorette, and you know how they do those hometown visits? Well, they go to Aaron's home in California, and they left the place setting open for him.
this was really awkward.
Yeah.
This was the moment. Oh. Yeah, so Aaron talked about this in the documentary he did for the Netflix documentary.
Yeah.
Talked about the moment. Definitely awkward.
At times, when you have some dysfunction or some separation in your family life, you have to kind of reparent yourself and give yourself what you didn't get or wanted to hear more of when you were a kid. And I think for me, I just wanted to hear, I'm proud of you. They go on a show and leave 2 empty chairs. They all agreed this was like a good thing to do, to leave 2 empty chairs at a stupid dating show that my brother just went on to get famous. His words, not mine. That he ended up winning. But like a dinner that was during the season, I was never asked to go to, not that I would have gone.
So that was then.
Yeah.
Clearly, he still was not feeling great about it.
Right.
But
kind of
and maybe he still doesn't feel great about the Jordan part because Jordan's not part of this
Right.
reunion.
Right. That's what we don't know. Was there some other explanation for Jordan's absence, or is he, hey, I'm cool with everybody except you, Jordan, because you're the one I really had the problems with? The bottom line, I think, Charles, is the issues, they predated the show. The show is when it became public.
Right.
But he has talked about not being happy with the way his parents were. They were very strict growing up. They were religious.
Yeah.
He didn't agree with the church. So there was a whole bunch of issues that go back decades.
So maybe this is because it's going to be his final season. He wants
Yeah.
to have his family there
Right.
along
They
for the
would-
ride.
yeah.
But usually when you're a Hall of Famer like Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
a future Hall of Famer, that last season is like every game is a big celebration.
Special.
There are gifts. There's,
Right.
all sorts of
And you'd
ceremonies.
want your parents there,
Yeah.
you would think.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Grecia Ordonez from Rhode Island. When it comes to this situation with Aaron, it seems like he's always in controversy, kind of like controversy and him go hand in hand. It's like at this point, it seems like he's part of his personal brand.
Yeah, I don't know if that's his intent, but he's just a very offbeat, outspoken guy. And yeah, sometimes that leads to controversy. I wonder if Jordan shows up during the season. No, he wouldn't do that. He's not going to do that because then it becomes a sideshow.
Yeah.
So basically, they got before the season to work this out, if
Right.
they're going to.
Right. Otherwise,
or maybe they're not going
next
to.
offseason.
Yeah.
Wait, did Aaron pick his nose on TV? Somebody asked
Pick
that.
his nose on TV?
Did Aaron pick his nose on TV?
There is a comment who said, isn't Aaron the guy who picked his nose and ate it on national TV? I'm not big into sports, but I feel like I would have heard about that if it happened.
What they're saying
I'm just believing what I'm reading.
is familiar, but I don't know if it was Aaron Rodgers. I do have some vision of an NFL quarterback.
Okay.
They're not entirely off.
Wrong.
And they might be right. I don't know.
Okay. I was just buying things online, but let me look this up now.
We did?
Aaron Rodgers
Apparently he did.
picking nose, eating it? Oh, he did? Booyah.
Boy, you
Actually,
guys
you
remember
Google
everything.
it, the first thing that comes up is TMZ.
You guys remember
Aaron Rodgers
everything.
eats his boogers 10/21/24. October 21st, the day that'll live in infamy. The day Aaron Rodgers ate his booger.
Spectreman. Oh, wait, hold on. Pause.
Yeah. Jordan Rodgers was the quarterback at Vanderbilt. I love repeating. Danny fan, I'm trying. It's hard. Y'all move. Talia, stop shopping and watch a chat. I was being funny. I'm watching chat. Don't worry. Definitely a TMZ story. Somebody said about him picking his nose. Yeah. Talia, this is why people don't like you.
There's some soccer
Thank you.
commentator World Cup,
Yeah.
like ex-player or whatever, talking about
Picking his nose.
no, a piece of white chunk out of
His tooth fell out.
no, out of his nose.
Oh
And it fell on his shirt. He saw it, he wiped it off.
no.
And then
Picked it
a
up.
couple seconds left. Later, he wiped his head, and then the coke.
Oh my God. Kind of a good day. Wait, kids eat their boogers to build immunity from diseases?
Can Steve give his explanation for this thing?
Is that true? Kids eat their boogers to build immunity? Is that true? Our chat is filled with innovation.
I don't know if I would call that innovation.
Chat after that from Rebecca M. I'm dying to try ayahuasca.
This was displayed while David also looked at the photos.
T-shirt woman, I can't put my bare finger into my nostril. Unrelatable. The one-hit wanderer, love you. Talia, please ask Charles at the end if he knows about Jackie the Big Bear Bald Eagle. Is it possible that people could be mistaking a tummy rumble for a fart? Are we talking about Schumer? Because that was...
Stand up and say hi. Can you, his wife said that? Austin, say hi to your wife.
No rush, Charles, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Today is a big day, a huge day for the singer David and for the LA County prosecutors because his preliminary hearing started this morning. This is going to be the prosecutors' attempt to prove that David should stand trial for the murder of Celeste Rivas. And it started in a very gruesome manner. Celeste's family, of course, was all there in the courtroom. David was there. And he was, by the way, there was a motion filed by his attorneys. They did not want him to be handcuffed in court. Obviously, they always feel like that's a bad look for the client. The judge did rule on this before the hearing started.
And ruled that the handcuffs will come off, but the handcuffs on his feet, or shackles, I guess you would call them, would remain on.
So he's seated and watching the proceedings, no handcuffs, but still on his feet. So to the proceedings, which as it started, you know, the prosecutors, I feel like they went big here, right? And they rolled out the
biggest
photos,
evidence,
the biggest piece of evidence they have, which is Celeste's remains. Now, as I mentioned, Celeste's family is sitting in the courtroom.
Yes.
There was a warning issued, and we should say, obviously, there are no cameras in court for this preliminary hearing, but we have producers in there.
Yes, so basically the prosecutors turn to the family and say, you know, this might be a time that you could look away from what we're about to show. The family decided to look at the evidence. There was also an audible gasp in the courtroom when they showed the photos.
Sure. So they showed
two
detailed photos of
So they showed
the
multiple
remains.
photos of the body in a trash bag covered with insects and flies, apparently. But yes, according to people inside the courtroom, it was very, very graphic.
Right,
Yes.
and they also showed what was left of her torso. Was her head also shown?
Don't know about the head, but I do know that the body parts were cut up like we know, and you can see several body parts in the
They
photos.
showed her finger that had the tattoo.
The tattoo on it, yeah, which was partly how they were able to identify it.
That's so interesting that the family decided they were going to look at it and not look away when they were given that warning.
The last hearing they did leave earlier. They were supposed to give a press conference and they decided not to. So they have been going through grief and dealing with all this. Not sure what led to their decision today, though.
To look at it. Well, this is, as we said, this is expected to go on for at least a couple more days, and we will see. You know, the prosecutors have said that they have a mountain of evidence. They've written about it. But now they will have to show it. And, you know, the one thing that is still, that the one loophole is, as far as what they presented, we don't know if they have evidence that David actually, how he murdered her when she got to his house.
Correct.
A little over a year ago.
Correct.
Hi, Ashe from Houston. I personally feel like he showed who he was from the beginning to the end. Very selfish, very controlling. He put his needs and his wants and his desires above her life. He felt like he was funding her life. He felt like taking her on tour, probably was showing her things she never seen before. And when he seen that he couldn't control her, she wasn't naive, she wasn't able to be manipulated. Again, he put his needs, his desires over her life. And that's just very unfortunate.
Yeah, that is what prosecutors have laid out, and they say they have a lot of text messages that show exactly that 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 dynamic in their relationship. So that is certainly some of what we expect to be presented in court this week. Delta?
With Delta with Devin. The Tom Brady. Thomas.
We're not that far in.
Who is this? Brady?
And it's like real late. I can't believe they showed pictures. It's disgusting.
What's going on with the chat? How we doing over there?
Eh, not good. They want to know if you know Jackie the bald eagle from Big Bear.
You know what? First of all, I do know Jackie.
Okay. They said they know you follow him on
You guys
Instagram.
want to talk about a lot of stories that are interesting.
Look, we're
but
just-
that
they just
not
want to
doing
have
at the
You have some
moment.
stuff. Some people were saying it would have been
So it
risky to take a
extends,
minor on
you know.
tour.
Yeah, allegedly.
I say this is the highest profile murder case in music history outside of Phil Spector.
Did they give the viewers warnings?
They
Like
did.
Okay.
Yeah, they did warn them.
Have there been any music murder? Like, no, I guess.
There have been lots of murder cases in their music. Is it?
I wonder if that boy was on
David
drugs.
is not the stature of Phil Spector. That's clear.
Yeah.
But the nature of this murder is so gruesome. Can't recall one like this in the music business.
I wonder if they'll also confirm if any of these songs are about her. Antonio said
Nice try, nice try. You tried it, almost got me. Kurt Cobain.
he said he only met her once.
Sir, that was a suicide.
Oh.
Isn't there someone still trying
Yes,
to fight
that is a big
that it wasn't
conspiracy.
suicide?
That it wasn't
Yeah.
suicide.
There's a guy that's like dedicated his whole life to it.
More than one. All right.
The chat wants to know, since there's no cameras in there, do you think that we'll still hear exactly like every single detail that's going on? Do you think that we
got a
will find
reporter
out?
in there.
Yeah, we've got people in there. People in the court, outside the court. We are getting all the details. They are not allowing any electronic communication during the trial. So just so you guys know, like when there are no cameras in court, there are different levels. One, the judge can allow cameras. Two, the judge can say no cameras, but reporters in the courtroom can have electronic communication, so they can be sending information to back to their office while the trial is going on, or it can be just you can have reporters here, but no communication during the trial. That's what this one is. This preliminary
That's
hearing.
crazy. Do
So
they like
we
take
won't
their
get
phones
information
and stuff?
until there are breaks. And
That must be like really hard. Shout out to Alexa, our court reporter, that has to like
Yeah.
write so much so fast.
Yeah.
And, like, know
gotta keep notes.
what's important. So, all right, 11:57.
Here we
Let's
go.
go.
Slide to the right. Look at this guy. He wants to come to the cookout. He is?
Formal invitation. It's been rescinded a few times, but.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Tom Brady as a pro wrestler? Yeah, it actually could happen because TMZ Sports found out that he is in communications with people at the WWE and negotiating some, we don't know what yet, but we know it's going to involve Logan Paul. We don't know exactly what Tom is going to do, what event he's going to show up at, but Logan Paul and Tom Brady have been going at each other for months, and it really blew up in the last week when, I'm sure you've seen this video at Fanatics Fest, when Tom Brady just slapped Logan Paul hard. And you had Karl Anthony Towns.
Thank God Cat was there,
Thank
huh?
God Karl Anthony Towns was there to jump in and stop this. And then it continued at World Cup at the final on Sunday. They were seated next to each other. I don't know if they were in adjoining boxes or in the same box, but they were both throwing hand signals of a certain nature.
And again,
at each other.
Michael Rubin in the middle. Thank
Michael
God
Rubin
he
in the
was
middle
there.
of this. Look, it seems pretty obvious that they're trying to build to something, and now we've confirmed that there are negotiations. And there's there's a good business reason for Tom
Yeah,
Brady to do
I mean,
this.
like you said, Charles, I mean, they've been teasing this up for, it really started back when they did the whole flag football thing together, and they were,
Right.
you know, going back and forth. Ari Emanuel is the owner of TKO, who is also a minority owner of the Raiders, which
Just like Tom Brady.
is, and TKO obviously owns the UFC as well as WWE. So clearly they know each other well. He's got...
So when we say that Tom's in negotiations with the WWE, it's basically could be just him having a conversation with his buddy Ari.
Correct. And I mean, of course, the WWE probably would love to have him show up at an event. I don't know how much wrestling he's actually going to do. We looked into it this morning. He's never been to a wrestling event.
Right.
So it's not exactly like he's a huge WWE fan. As a Tom Brady fan, I don't really know what the hell's going on with him right now. Like, it's like he's having like a midlife crisis
That's
almost.
what people keep saying. Like, why would Tom Brady need this? He doesn't need it, but I get why he would want to do it just as a fun thing. And yes, he's going to get paid handsomely, I'm
For
sure, but he
sure.
doesn't need the money. It's just,
But it's just
a
like,
fun chapter.
for, like,
Why not?
Because for like sports fans, it's like you see people like, would Michael Jordan ever get in the ring for WWE? He would not.
It's a different thing. It's a
They're
different
they're
thing
on
at
the
this
same level. They're goats. Like, would Messi get in the ring? No.
Probably not.
Yeah,
but
it just seems below Tom Brady. And also the other issue I have with it is I know wrestlers aren't insane actors. His acting's terrible.
Well, that may
Is it
be
not
an issue.
terrible?
That may be an issue, but it can be fun. You see Carl Anthony Towns is there. He did a wrestling event at Madison Square Garden last weekend.
Yeah, but that's what I expect from like these lower level. Not that he's not a he's
What
an
did you
he's
say?
an NBA champion.
Did you-
But
yeah, he's an NBA
but
champ.
He's
Don't
not
say
on the,
lower level.
He's probably a wrestling fan. He probably grew up loving wrestling.
Well, and maybe Tom Brady is too.
Listen, Andrew Brown from LA, just let this man cook, okay? He's got 7 rings, 2 different teams. He's been doing this his whole career. Let him run this social media game. He's not Jordan. He's not Messi. He's Tom friggin' Brady. He had the greatest roast of all time, cleared Kevin Hart's. He's like Apollo from Rocky, man. It's like, where does the warrior go, Stallion? When there's no battle left to fight, this man's looking for new frontiers, new battles, He's ready for the next chapter. He's like Odysseus. He was on the road for 20 years. He came home. His wife did not wait for him. So he's like, you know
Odysseus.
what? Watch me cook. Watch me cook. I am Tom Brady. I am the GOAT of all GOATs. Okay?
Wow.
Part owner of the Raiders.
He
all
should
right?
he should hire you as like his hype man when he goes in the ring. By the way, you know what the difference is?
Yeah.
Jordan didn't come up in a social media time. Tom Brady has ascended
Neither
to
did
GOAT.
Tom Brady,
Tom
though.
Brady has ascended to GOAT during the time of social media. He understands this is how you build a brand now. Jordan didn't have to do that.
Tom Brady
That's the
is
difference.
above the WWE.
I win.
Great. That guy looked just like Devin in like 10 years.
Yeah, he did.
That Skyper.
Monique
Southern,
said just
wasn't
another thing to bet on.
Yeah,
Oh, because he was white?
No, he looked like you.
Yes.
And almost.
Like,
where are we going?
Like the emoji of a man.
Yeah. Backer man. You can like stand like right here.
Right here-ish?
Yeah, like
Right here-ish.
Here.
Oh, she's gonna go there.
Yep,
I'm gonna
and
go over
you
here.
and Beckerman will
Logan
stand
Paul is a
right up in
gigantic
here.
tool bag.
Perfect.
That's what the chat said. I am questioning the authenticity of sports recently.
Well, WWE isn't.
I'm reading the comment. Scripted sports is the new thing.
Well, people, Eric, what do you feel about this? Someone says the real slap in the face is for anyone who paid their dues in wrestling and trained their whole lives just for a person,
That's fair.
a POS like Logan Paul to just waltz on in.
Logan Paul pays the salary for every one of those wrestlers.
Hold on, can you put Eric's mic up? Wait, say, hold on.
Yeah, it's a
Can't-
wrestling.
What'd you say?
Sport.
Logan Paul?
Look, yeah.
Logan
What did he
Paul?
transition from though? Like
Social media, YouTube.
From idiot to bigger idiot?
And you're saying he's the greatest thing to WWE?
He's the greatest transition wrestler from that sort of medium to come to WWE.
Beckerman said he pays for all the wrestlers.
I hate the man, but it's fact.
I think it's fun. I actually think this whole thing about Tom Brady being above it.
Logan
He's not
Paul-
above it.
Is Logan Paul the Caitlin Clark
He's a
of
loser.
WWE?
I don't get that.
Because Caitlin Clark came into WWE and became the face of WWE and got women's
Logan Paul.
players.
Oh, somebody said
paid
maybe Tom
more
Brady's an
and-
adrenaline junkie. He just wants attention.
No one's.
That's too,
WWE
yeah,
is not
he's a
selling
Caitlyn
tickets
Clark.
because of Logan Paul.
You don't think so?
No, he's just really good at what he does.
I don't think they're selling tickets. Bigger
I know.
event.
Trying.
All right, Tate
Most of the
brothers.
fans hate him.
Come on in.
Charles, come this way.
Harvey's not joining?
What?
Like
Harvey's not
your,
joining?
like your A
No,
block
he's not
spot.
here. Oh.
Yeah, perfect. And then you come in. He's doing.
Am I on screen here?
No, not yet. But you will be soon. But you will be very quickly.
I don't want to sit
we don't
next
have, like,
to you.
I don't
I
want
want
you
to
over
sit
here
next to
either.
you as little as possible.
God. Wow. Combative. Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan are not going out of the United States, not without a fight, even though, well, we told you they were arrested in Miami over the weekend and they were supposed to be extradited to the UK to face these new charges involving trafficking, sex trafficking, as well as alleged rapes. They have denied all of this, denied all wrongdoing, and now they are going to put up a fight to go back to the UK. We spoke to their lawyer, Joseph McBride, and he said their rights are being violated and that they should not have to go to the UK, where he thinks that this is all a political prosecution, that they're going to be basically brought over there and just thrown in jail.
Right. So we have extradition treaties with many countries, the UK, of course, among them. And the whole thing is, in order for them to defeat extradition, they would have to show that the charges against either the UK lacks jurisdiction over them, or in some way their due process rights in this country are going to be violated by that extradition. It's going to be very, very difficult for them to show either of those things. UK, we obviously have a lot of respect for the judicial system. It's based on probable cause, enough evidence to bring to trial. We have a lot of faith they're going to do it right over there. Good luck to the Tate brothers fighting extradition.
Their attorney says that that there's no need for this. There is no need for marshals to arrest them on Sunday, on Saturday. He said that they have been perfect as far as their attendance for all their hearings in multiple countries. Said every hearing that they've had in Romania, every hearing that they've had in the UK, they have showed up and they have not skipped anything. So why the need to arrest them and throw them in into a jail? He thinks, again,
it's a good
political.
question that I don't know the answer to. It may be, that part may be political, but it doesn't really matter to whether or not they're going to be extradited, whether or not that they could have been handled more gently in this matter.
Going to Trentstead with Brendan.
Thank God we have a lawyer in
Why
here.
would we go to Brendan?
Charles said I was
We've
great.
already been
Everybody
in
hear
this
that?
area too much.
Ready?
I don't understand anything about
just go over here.
court or law, so it's really helpful.
We were
I
only here
know.
for the interview, right?
A bad
No,
one,
you were there for
clearly.
the interview. You were there for A Block with Jackson
Exactly.
and Charlie. You were there.
I did mock trial,
was
though.
over
That's got to
there.
count for something. And I won't let anybody forget it.
It's still the same because Jackson was in. It's
Follow
still
me
the
right
same
this way,
shot.
folks.
But, yeah.
All right.
Follow me right this way, folks.
We haven't used this shot yet, but
What am I
You can
saying?
use it next.
I
It's
love
just
your
weird to
phone
have
chain.
Brendan get up and...
we're going to be going there.
You're fine.
Same like how we had Charlie move. We always have people move for A Block. Babcock and all that.
Oh,
stuff.
no, what? Right.
Her lawyer or something. It was a clerical thing.
So she actually... Full custody.
Primary or yeah.
Primary custody.
He's still incarcerated in that. Remember, he committed that like.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
for
still
a fraud.
So we have from sources close to her that she has. Hold on, let me just tell you.
She's going to withdraw that
Yeah, it was a clerical error. They're saying.
huge clerical error.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She has no intent
Oh,
to
somebody
grant.
getting
She has
fired.
no intent to grant him custody. She has and has always had full custody since their separation. The filing's incorrect, and he's still in prison.
No, somebody getting fired.
Yeah. They go, oh, thanks for pointing that out. We were wondering why everyone was calling us.
Your emails? All right, now a bizarre move. Oh, okay. Lawyer screw up. I think so. I mean, they're saying it's a clerical error.
They're calling it clerical, but I would assume her lawyer checked it wrong.
Yeah.
It's not like a court would do that. They filed this.
I think it's weird for us to say that the lawyer screwed up unless she's saying that and she isn't saying it. Right. Marley Simmons, comma, big oops in custody battle. Major oops in custody battle. Yeah, big oops in custody battle. Big is fine. I did say major, but you're running out of characters. I don't want Tim to have to kern too much. See that? I know that term. Should oops be in single quotes? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll buy it. Gotcha. Okay, now we have a bizarre move, and absolutely what seemed like a completely bizarre move in a custody battle, one we very rarely see. Kamora Simmons in a custody battle over her son with her ex, Tim Leisner. And what we saw in these documents was that even though in his request, Tim had said that he wants to have shared custody, Kamora had filed documents that said basically said she wants Tim to have primary custody. It just struck us as bizarre because, to be honest, we just don't see cases where mothers are usually saying, nope, I want my ex to have primary custody of the child. It's usually the other way around if there's some dispute. Well, there's a reason, it turns out, that Kamora filed that. It's not what she meant. And I can only see this as a huge screw up on somebody's part. I don't know who.
We thought it was so bizarre. We're in the meeting and we're like, we got to poke around on this. Like, why all of a sudden now does she want?
Right.
Because we know for a fact from people close to her that she has had custody of this kid ever since their separation.
And their son
2020.
is what, 11 or
11
12?
now.
Yeah,
11. Anyways, we are told that this was a huge clerical error. She has no intent to give Tim custody of the kid. Like we said, she's always had custody of the kid since the separation. And he actually still remains locked up. He was involved in some kind of scam.
Fraud case or something?
A fraud case. When he was back, I believe, working at Goldman Sachs.
Which is the other thing that made it bizarre is like, why is she saying give primary custody to a guy who's still doing time?
Locked up, yeah.
So, yes, there will be new paperwork filed and maybe someone fired because
it's a big
was
mistake.
just a bizarre mistake.
Yeah.
Hi, I am attorney Judy Montgomery, and I practice family law in Atlanta, Georgia. And it is really interesting to hear that it's not just the custody request, it's that she would even consider giving him primary legal or physical of their son, when the relationship has always been her and her son, as most of the child's life, Tim Leisner has been boiling with this legal issue. So
Yeah, it
this is a big issue.
just seemed bizarre. I was reaching for some explanation this morning, and I thought, well, maybe because she just wants him to be with his father. But yeah, the fact that he's still doing time, it just didn't make sense. And now we know, big screw up.
Ryan Parker next.
Ooh. We got a moron in the chat.
I think the custody battle was going on before.
Somebody said moron.
Before
Playing
he
with
went
people's
in.
lives.
So he can still, even though he's in, he can still, he's not showing up in court, but. And he wasn't, remember, he said he wanted joint custody. I don't even know how he's going to, I guess he'll get out at some point.
I did think that was very bold of her when I saw that headline. It's like, wow. You don't want your kid at all?
Yeah, you
got
take
the
him.
other two grown ones, you said, I'm done with this.
It's
Wow.
good to know what you want.
I'm happy she didn't want that. Ooh, yeah, that had me shook, guys. OG Ryan Parker. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it.
We're going to do sound up here? Yeah, I think you got to see the moment that he slaps the, you know what, out of him. Ready? So this video got a lot of people talking because, well, it happened at a Cubs game, and they were doing singing the national anthem, and as usual, you know, people stand up for that, but there was one person who did not stand up, and it turned into a slightly violent incident, and I think a lot of people watched what you're about to see and thought, if I were this kid, what would I have done when this old man hit me in the head? Watch. So that sparked, everyone saw this video, became a huge debate. Obviously, there are people who feel like you should stand for the national anthem no matter what. Other people feel like it is your right to decide what you want to do. And also, who gets to put hands on someone over it? We have some answers now because we found out who the guy was who was so upset that the kid was not standing. I say kid, but it seems like he's a young man.
Yeah.
But why in the world he slapped this guy in the back of the head? Kudos to that kid.
He kept his cool.
Because if it were me, I think I would have lost my cool. What are you putting your hands on me for?
Well, we caught up with Bob Chavez, who was the slapper, and he told us he lost his emotions in the moment because he's a Vietnam veteran. Now, he told the young man beforehand, I'm a vet, would you please stand up? It would mean something to me. And he didn't, so he lost his cool. But here's what's really interesting. He told us what the cameras didn't show after the viral slap is that they actually talked it out. For about 10 minutes, they sat down, they talked. Bob explained to him, I'm a vet. A lot of friends of mine died in the war. This is why it means something to me. The other guy told him, this is why I'm sitting, because this is how I feel about the country right now. The younger guy bought Bob a beer. It was all good. In fact, we talked to the Cubs. The Cubs told us they were ready to eject Bob because you can't put your hands on people.
Right.
You just can't. But the younger guy said it's all good, and he was allowed to stay.
So they talked it out. Wow. So actually a happy ending.
A happy, a
I'm
really great
shocked.
ending.
I'm happy that it was a happy ending. But, and I'm glad that they talked and tried to understand each other's perspectives. But, yeah, man, you can't just go around putting your hands on people.
No, I try to sympathize and understand as best as possible.
I do.
But you can't be popping people in the back of the head either.
And you can say, I like that Bob spoke to him and said, hey, this is why I want you to stand.
Exactly.
But that's where it's got to stop.
That's where it's got to stop. But, you know, we got a cold beer out of it, and they're cool now. So, I mean, play ball.
Hi, my name is Barry. I'm from Las Vegas. I think what I learned from this story is that communication is the key. What's really unfortunate is that the first instinct was to resort to physical violence as opposed to each man sitting down and actually listening to one another. And I'm glad that it had a happy ending, but this could have been avoided if they had just sat down and listened to one another.
Yeah, but thankfully it did not get more violent. What else do you guys want to talk about?
Hi, Desiree Townsend here in Washington, D.C., and I wanted to talk about the Tate brothers' arrest.
Yeah.
So So it looks like, based on the article I read, that these two were arrested by U.S. Marshals to be extradited back to the United Kingdom. And that extradition, there were new charges that came out by the United Kingdom in which it looks like they found potentially indecent photos of children. So if these charges are actually correct, I think I speak for a lot of other Americans in supporting their extradition back to the United Kingdom.
Yeah, this is. I don't know how they're going to fight this based on what the charges are, but they say they're going to try. But I don't know how successful they'll be. One more.
Hi, this is Ebony from Chicago. About the Tom Brady situation, I thought that it was funny when I first saw the clip because it just looked so fake to me. And now seeing that there's some sort of partnership or announcement, I just felt it was coming. Just because I was like, we're a 7-time, quarterback. I feel like we could have did a better, hit than that. But seeing that it's now another business in his bag is just hilarious to me. But yeah, it's nice to see that didn't mean anything. That was probably more than likely fake.
That might be the biggest problem with this whole deal is that Tom Brady just isn't a great actor. Even if you watch the slap, you see him sort of, you can tell it's coming. He just like his hand comes out, and then he's gonna have to work on that before he gets in the ring. Danielle, did that first one work if you picked it up? Okay, I couldn't.
We were trying.
The moment
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I couldn't hear what she said about the extradition. Where are we going?
Wherever you want to go, G-Block. You don't have to move too far.
Let me see the photo.
Somebody said that the guy who slapped the other guy should be arrested.
Yeah, he should be minked. Y'all know me, I would have.
Same, the two of us.
But cooler
Guess we
heads
both would have been
prevailed.
in jail.
Cooler heads prevailed, and they talked
do.
it out.
They do, but I wouldn't have been the cooler head
But
in
you're
that.
not the cooler head.
Hell, you're not. Before we even started this segment, and I didn't even know what happened. I told Ryan Parker, I said, and that kid was just so soft. He actually stood up. Like, he stood up. Like she said, stand up, and he actually stood up. I'm not.
Oh my God.
The heck? That man, he literally listened to him. He was like, okay, and
I'm surprised Babcock is just
never mind. I don't even want to go there. Oh, I'm like, you already know that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
This had to be Michael Rubin's box. That's what this is.
My mom sometimes gets embarrassed.
The Travis is
My mom
there.
does too. She makes a whole big stink. No, like with me. Like,
Yeah.
By Logan Paul
Your dad's
was
gonna
there.
find out.
Yeah.
Well, it's usually at his football. Yeah, I don't know.
Daniela, what do you need here? Oof. Okay. Try my best. So we've seen a lot of video of all the celebrities that were at the World Cup final. We're going to show you this because I think it just highlights how many celebrities were there. So Tom Brady and his son are there. They take a selfie while they're sitting in their in the luxury box, and they get photo bombed by Stormy, Kylie and Travis Scott's daughter, who was there with Travis, even though Kylie was there also with Timothy, but they were in a different box. And there's Stormy just bored out of her gourd going, when is this game going to be over, Dad? I don't know. There's nobody scored. What's happening? Yeah, it's. I have a feeling that was Michael Rubin's box because we saw it earlier. Tom was there and Logan Paul was there. Travis Scott, we know, is tight with Michael Rubin. I'm guessing that was Michael throwing a huge party for the World Cup. We will see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, guys. Charles, please,
Yes?
before you leave, you are Miss Mo Money's favorite stack of flapjacks, and she hopes you have a spontabulous day.
You know what? Here's the thing, Miss Mo Money. Now every weekend when I want to have some pancakes on a Sunday morning, I have to think about that statement.
Do you eat pancakes every Sunday?
Not every Sunday, but
Some
if I do
Sundays.
have them, it's only on a Sunday.
I've been eating pancakes a lot.
She also-
What happened?
All right, and then the last thing we'll do before we leave
is
is we're
this-
gonna walk over to Steve and we're gonna walk
Somebody
over to
also said, have a Charles Day, blessed and beautiful.
Steve, we're coming over.
Charles, did you hear that?
So what is the deal with Steve making? Steve
We're
makes bobbleheads.
about to find out because Miss Mo Money wants.
Is that what happened?
Did you hear
Apparently.
somebody said, have a Charles Day,
Yeah,
parentheses,
coming.
blessed and beautiful.
Oh, Darius, wait, we got to get Darius with the boom thing.
Isn't that good?
That's funny.
Steve time.
If only it were true.
Miss Mo
Blessed
Money
for
said
sure.
good. That's her goal, to make you think of it.
I gotta go to
Excuse
Erewhon.
me?
I said blessed for sure. You're blessed. You have this beautiful life and a great job. and
No, but
a
I
coworker.
got the undertone of don't try
have to
to
do it
focus
live
on the other thing.
Hashtag blessed, right, Charles?
All right, Charles. Is this what you guys have been talking about? Steve, take it away. Take it away, Steve.
So when I'm not here, I have this pottery thing in my living room at home.
Where you do pottery?
You want me to make you one?
Oh, I thought you were not lying. I thought you were being serious.
There's a website, though.
So true story.
Where do you think that mug came from?
I had one
Handcrafted.
done for my parents' like 40th anniversary, I think. So I had the company already picked out, and then it was Babcock's birthday. We just launched a new set, and it was like perfect for him over there. You just send them a picture. You obviously had to be
You're
specific.
gonna be mohawk it first, though?
You had to be specific with the hair. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find that.
I mean, they did a great job with the hair.
Then they send you like a template
in the back.
Yeah, the back looks good.
Wait, they can't even see anything.
Why?
The fucking screen is fucked.
All right, what's with the?
No, they're just like, we can't. The
describe
whole
it to you.
chat is just, it's
It's a
green.
beautiful-
It's a control room. Hello, help.
Cars.
It's a beautiful bobblehead of Babcock with a fresh haircut.
They don't want to be seen. Yeah. I take the shine away from my
Somebody said
bobblehead.
Steve did it on purpose.
Wow, I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah.
So they send
Green.
you send them a picture.
Wait, hold
can't
on. There's
see
no.
anything.
We'll have to do this tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll try
You're
tomorrow.
back up. Wait, no, you're back up allegedly.
Oh, I didn't realize the jacket.
Yeah.
You're breaking the jacket.
You're back up.
No.
No, we'll just do this tomorrow. It's too late. We've lost too
I
many
think it looks like Kyle
We'll
Art.
do this tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow.
We're gonna do this tomorrow. We've already lost too many people.
All right, we
That shouldn't happen. We'll try again tomorrow, Chad.
Tomorrow.